Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Now today we're going to be doing a review of the Koss BT540i Bluetooth headphones. Now these retail on Amazon, I believe for $125. They're sometimes on sale. I was able to pick them up during Black Friday for around $60. Now these some specs I'm going to tell you is that they do have about 12 hours of battery life. They need 38 ohms to be powered, and the Bluetooth range that I got was around 60 feet, which is definitely really good. But are they worth the money though? Let's find out. Okay, moving on to the accessories. Now the first accessory I'm gonna show you, which is my favorite, is this nice looking case. As you can see, it says Koss stereo phones, and it's a pretty nice hard case. It feels real good. Inside has a nice little compartment there, and then it has this other little pouch that sticks to the case, and inside you will have your cables. So we do have a charging cable, which is micro USB. It is not type C, keep that in mind. But attention to detail on the cables, they do say Koss, and I wanted to point that out because Koss usually give us nice branding cables, which is awesome. And then we do have this 3.5 cable, 3.5 to 3.5 ports. They also have branding logos that say Koss, which is nice to see because they're just not, generic cables. They are gold plated and they feel decent. So for the accessories, I think Koss did a very nice job, and I'm gonna give them thumbs up. Okay, moving on to the hardware. Now, as you can see, you can fold them down, which is pretty cool. Now, I like this part. If it looks real nice, it kind of looks like a record. It says Koss. As you can see there, branding logos. Everything is plastic pretty much on the sides, but it does have aluminum bands, as you can see right there, which is pretty cool. On top, it does say Koss. Very nice. There is a little bit of padding, not a lot, so just keep that in mind, that the padding is just decent. Now, ear cups, they are memory foam. They do feel nice, and I think they look nice. They look cool. People actually that saw me wearing these, they thought they looked nice, kind of retro. Some people told me they looked a little bit retro. Koss usually goes for a lot of that retro look. Okay, so up here on the front, you do have some buttons. You have your forward button, you have your play and pause, then you have your back buttons. And then if you move down here, you do have the light that turns on when you turn it on, or if you're charging them. It has a slider to turn on the headphones. And then you do have your ports, which is your 3.5 port for your headphone cable, and your micro USB cable port. That is where that lives. And there is some microphones. Microphones are pretty nice as well, but for the hardware, I think it's pretty nice. But just remember that it has a lot of plastic on the front, so keep that in mind. Okay, moving on to sound quality. Now, some of the albums I used to test these headphones out, I did play some Casey and JoJo. I played some Usher. I also played Los Dandies, and I remember playing some 50 Cent. Now, I did play other tracks. I also watched some YouTube and I watch some shows on Netflix. That being said, let's first talk about the bass. The bass is there, but it's not gonna rattle your head. You're not gonna get that powerful bass that's gonna hit you hard. Nothing like that. You're gonna sometimes hear it. You're gonna get some low end bass, but more of a balanced bass. Nothing crazy. I think these headphones more emphasize on the mids and the highs, but there's a little bit of bass there. It's not a flat sound. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you're a big bass head and you want to hear and feel the bass, you might not like these, but again, there is still some bass there. Okay, moving on to mids and highs. Now this is where these headphones shine. This is the meat of the potato. Now, when I say that this is where they shine, let me tell you that they get very clear. For the price range of these headphones, damn, I was impressed of how clear these headphones can get, because they're pretty good. Let's first talk about the mids. Mids came in up front. Vocals, male and female, were extra clear. I was so impressed with these headphones. When you're listening to some podcasts or watching YouTube, that there's a lot of people talking and stuff like that, they sound really clear. Wow. Like I said, I was impressed. Highs as well. Highs, you can hear instruments in the background that sometimes you won't hear with other headphones because there's too much bass. These emphasize with the mids and the highs, and I'm really impressed. Like I said, it's more of a balanced sound, but damn, they get so clear for the price. Usually headphones that are, this price range at 125, you usually get more headphones that are not super clear. Usually I wish that the mids are better and stuff like that, but damn, these get really clear. So yeah, if you want headphones that sound really good in the mids and the highs, these are it right here. You don't want to spend like $300-400. Check out these headphones right here. Okay, moving on to a track recommendation. So since I was listening to some Casey and JoJo, I want to show you, one of the tracks that I thought is great and I would recommend to you guys. And this is from the Casey and JoJo X album, and the song is called All the Things I Should Have Known. So check that track out. I thought it sounded really good with these headphones. Let me know what you guys think. Let's move on. Okay, moving on to my final thoughts. So in the beginning of the video, I asked you guys, are these worth the money? Now, in my opinion, I would say yes. Now, let me explain. Before I bought them, I've always been a fan of Koss, but, I was a little bit hesitant to buy these at the retail price of $125 because I thought they were a little bit steep. And I could find other headphones for $125, but when they dropped down in price, I got them for around $60 during Black Friday, and I picked them up. And let me tell you, definitely worth the price that I paid, but at $125, they're still justifiable price. I think the price is justifiable because they sound that good. They get very nice accessories that I show you. Just this nice, look at this nice case. Usually you get like a carrying bag for around $100 headphones. They gave us a very nice bag, very nice cables. Build quality is okay. I would say that because there's a lot of plastic up here in the front. But they do have aluminum bands. I think these headphones, if you take care of them, they will last for a while, and they sound very good. They do have aptX as well, and my Bluetooth range was around 60 feet, which is on par with like more expensive headphones. Like I said, the Beats Solo Pros that I just reviewed recently. They got around 60 feet. So, you know, you're getting the good Bluetooth technology there, and they sound really nice. They were impressive headphones, in my opinion. I was also, when I was playing games, I know these are not meant for gaming. They don't say that they're for gaming or anything, but I was playing some gaming on my smartphone, which I was playing some Call of Duty, and definitely I was able to use them, and I was able to pinpoint where, you know, people were, steps, people shooting at me. I kind of heard where the bullets were coming from. Very nice headphones. I would tell you that these are very good. They sound great. I'm gonna recommend them. If you can find them cheap, if you can wait, just add them to your cart and wait to see if they drop down. And if you really want them, I still think that the price of $125 is still pretty good, because they still sound really nice. And as the whole bundle with the carrying case and everything, I think it's a nice price. So I am gonna recommend them. I think they deserve a thumbs up. So that was my review. Check out all my videos. Check out my Patreon as well. I'm gonna leave links below so you guys can go check out my Patreon. And again, when you go check out my Patreon, there's no commercials over there, so you guys can go check that out. So that was my video, and I'll see you guys next time.